This is Raphael.
This is Julian.
We're in Fenimore, and you're geeking out the gear gods. Yeah, metal sign.
Right now, the rig that I use is an Agile Interceptor 727, I believe is the model. I got it a while ago, so I don't exactly remember the model name, but it was the one that came with EMGs, EMG actives, and it was the one that came with the licensed Floyd Rose. I just kind of replaced it with an original right here. This piece. Everybody knows what an original Floyd Rose is, so it's kind of... It is what it is, you know, and I actually hunted down a guy in Las Vegas because he had like the only black one for a 7-string left. Yeah, and the pickups are replaced with the Blackouts, Duncans, and it's been working out really well. I like the tone on those things. Aside of that, I believe it's a 26.5 or a 27-inch neck. Yeah, 27. I think it's a 27. Like I said, it's been a while since I got this thing, so I don't exactly remember, but I knew I wanted to down-tune a whole step for every string, so I knew that I wanted to get like a bit of scale just to compensate for that. The strings are Ernie Ball, I believe they're like something steel wound or something like that, or were they copper wound, something like that. But they're really good. They're nice and bright and resonant, and it fits into our tone really well. I believe they're 9 through 58 custom, and everything else is like I think this is a 46 right here on the D string. For me, it's a D string. For most people, E string, unless they tune down. Everything else, the tuners are the same. I love this guitar, man, because for the price, the quality is amazing. It's out of this world. It's a neck through. You couldn't ask more from it. It's lasted me like 4 years already. There's barely any chips in the paint, and you know, it's black like my soul or something to that extent. Raphael.
You can edit all that shit out.
That was great. Okay.
So I'm playing a Agile AL3XXX. It's the custom, well, semi-custom by Agile. Running Seymour Duncan Nazgul in the bridge and a Sentient in the neck. 27 scale neck. I wanted a baritone like Julian, you know, because it tuned down. The previous guitar I owned was an Epiphone 7-string Les Paul, and the scale was a 24.75. Didn't really hold up well with the down tuning. A lot of buzzing, and they were really, really muddy guitars. So I wanted to make sure that I got a extended range neck so that I can get the, you know, the
full tone.
Yeah, the full tone. Other than that, the strap, it's a Kirk Hammett signature strap. My dad got it for me for Christmas, I believe.
So we're going deep into straps now. I didn't know. I got this strap. This was my first strap, so it's like it's been like 15 years.
I am running. No, I'm not running anything else. It's a neck through, as you can see, the awesome design in the back. You want to get that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I think it's ghost white. Yeah, I think that's everything.
We use a variety of tones in our music. Most of it is like mid-heavy, I would say, even though I know that that's not really a standard convention in Doom, but we felt like we needed that for our sound. But we also use like a different variety of tones for leads. I know that we have a few different variations on the same tone just to kind of accommodate for whichever song it is that we're playing. Really brings out the mood. Raphael, how do you go about your tone usually?
My tone is a little bass heavy, but for the most part the mids shine through. I kind of roll back the highs. I'm running a Engel Powerball and an EVH 5153. The Powerball is running into an orange. It's a full stack, an orange and a Bogner Uber cab. The 5153 is running to a standard EVH cabinet. All of it is 4x12. And then I have an assortment of effect pedals, you know, delays, reverbs, choruses, multi-delays, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I run a bunch of amps. Usually it's the Framus Cobra running into the Framus Cobra amp. There's an Engel Powerball section as well. 6505 sometimes, depending on when the track needs it. Usually we combine the amps. The delays are, you know, just pretty generic delays, reverbs, a modified Tube Screamer 808. There's also There's also the sludge pedal for Porcelain Swan, and outside of that, I guess it's whatever's necessary. Sometimes a tremolo pedal, but
what amp do you use for your clean tone?
oh, the clean tone is Fender Bassman.
For my clean tone, I have a Roland Jazz Chorus. It's modeled after Robert Smith's live rig. It's got a basic chorus pedal, and that's for my clean tone.
Don't you run a reverb on that as well?
Reverb, yes, and I think there's a delay. Yeah, I run the delay.
Yeah.
A lot of tap dancing going on. In our rigs.
We try to fill out our cleans a little bit so that they're not just your standard cleans, but they also have like an atmospheric sound to it, which is where a lot of the atmosphere, I believe, comes in like songs like Oasis and Natura, a little bit of I Am Winter. So yeah, without further ado, let's check out our rig. XFXs. I believe it's the XFX2s.
XFX2 Mark II.
Mark II, I guess, and the pedals that come with them, the MFCs. And outside of that, it's just straight into PA and cabs. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Here goes.